Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's quick video, we're going to be going over the DC McFarlane Multiverse Agent Liberty action figure. I recently got and picked up and read the first issue of Agent Liberty, his first standalone issue, and I really enjoyed it. A brief little synopsis. It's pretty much this guy, I don't know, gets abandoned in the desert or something with I don't know, he's this ex-military guy, and he gets this really cool I don't know, military suit, which we're gonna check out here in a second. And he goes on these really cool missions with this Black Ops CIA team. But there's this whole backstory, and he secretly knows who the villain is because he was abandoned by the military, and that's what I was talking about at the beginning. I don't know. It's really confusing, but it's also really cool. So let's get into it. I have the whole figure unpacked here. We'll start with the accessories. The first thing I can go over is just the little base here, typical little stand for the McFarlane figures with the DC logo, and it's all black. We also have a little jet booster kind of fire accessory that we're going to attach to the jetpack here in another second. We also have this invisibility force field kind of shield thing. I forget what it was in the comic. I forget if it's a shield he actually takes out. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's just like a force field thing that just pops up around him, and that's what this is. So there is that as well, but that attaches to the wrist. We also have this very cool DC stand. I love these a lot because these are cool to throw around my my DC Universe classics shelf and collection. They also will display cards, so we do have this Agent Liberty card, which is really cool. And there's a little bio whatever on the back. I don't know why I said bioc. You guys know what I'm talking about, but we have that as well. I wish that I had got the white variant, because the white suit is the one that he seemingly primarily has. So I don't know why the normal version is the black. That just seems a little bit weird to me. Aside from that, we just have the figure. And actually, hold on. Before we do that, here's a quick look at the box. You can see that there. We have the same art from the card on the back of that. But now we can take a look at the figure. So starting down here at the bottom, we do have these pretty plain yellow boots. One big gripe I have with this figure and a lot of McFarlane figures is you can't completely straighten out the legs and have the feet flat. It just doesn't work like that. The feet are either angled too far down or too far up. When you completely straighten this out and try to make it look normal, the feet just don't go straight out like that, and so you can stand it. It's ridiculous. One of the major reasons why I don't have a massive collection of these McFarlane DC figures is because of that reason. I don't know, there's a lot of issues with these, and I'm so glad that Mattel is taking over the line, because I really like this figure, but I'm sitting here trying to pose it around, trying to stand it on its own, and it's just nearly impossible without doing a little microscopic bend there at the knee. And see what I'm talking about? If you were to kind of look at him from the side, his legs bowing back like that, I feel like it doesn't look normal. And it's just kind of annoying with these figures. And you see what I mean? I had to pull his one leg back. Very annoying. But we do have those yellow boots. Yellow stripe continues up the side. We do have the predominantly black outfit, like I said. He's got this very Batman-esque yellow tool belt there with a bunch of pouches that stretches around to the back. And speaking of that, we have the jetpack back here. And that's where that fire accessory comes in handy. What I would suggest doing is flipping it over to the side that has that little tab. If you guys can see what I'm talking about, that little tab right there. And then kind of hook it underneath the little insert thing. If you can. I did it one time. There we go. I found out when you kind of, at least with this one that I had, when I did it the reverse way, it kept falling out. So this will kind of hold it in a little bit better. We do that propulsion effect of the jetpack. And coming back around to the front, you can see you've got that little cross section, I don't know, straps for the jetpack with the star in the middle. And then finally here, the very cool cowl. Reminds me of Space Ghost or Daredevil, somebody like that. And then the nose, the pointed nose, reminds me of Batman. It's just kind of a cool combination of a bunch of different characters. But this figure is really cool. I would suggest getting it. Maybe one day I can get the chase and really have him look like the one from the comic. But overall, this is a very cool figure. One other thing I should notice is about the hands. One hand is fisted, but the other one is a weapon holding hand, because he is a military guy. I believe in the comic he might have used a gun once or twice, but I'm going to find some kind of pistol or something to throw in that hand, and that'll totally beef up this figure and make it super cool. So there we go. A review of the McFarlane, I almost said Mattel, but McFarlane DC Multiverse Agent Liberty figure. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.